Great to have you along this morning again. This morning I'm reading from Psalms 121, the Song of Ascents. I raise my eyes toward the mountain. From whence shall come my help? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to slip, or your guardian to sleep. Behold, the guardian of Israel never slumbers nor sleeps. The Lord is your guardian, the Lord is your shade at your right hand. By day the sun will not strike you, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard you from all evil. He will guard your soul. The Lord will guard your coming and going, both now and forever. Safety, protection, shade and comfort. Tick. My household insurance and my medical cover plus income protection. Those policies will cover me for all of those things. I am safe, protected, covered and very comfortable. I can be comfortable here until I die. I can fulfill the old prophecy of the Old Testament. Every man under his vine and fig tree. Sounds very comfortable. Congratulations. You cannot grow in comfort. Comfort is the enemy. Comfort is killing us. Killing our bodies and our souls. You know, our core psychological needs are satisfied not by how comfortable we feel, but by breaking out of the softness of routine. What we really want is engagement, stepping outside of ourselves and seeking something much bigger than ourselves, reaching much higher than we are now. This must be the reason, I've thought, so many people have opted to go on spiritual pilgrimages back in the day, and they still do now. Some 200,000 walk the Camino de Santiago every year. Some go for spiritual renewal, sure. Some go for adventure. Some go to meet new people. But almost everyone is changed. The business of having to walk alone, live simply, meet the challenges for each day, and reach the goal at the end of 500 long and difficult kilometres. You know, the scripture passage that we just read is a song of the pilgrims as they travelled alone along beaten roads. And as their eyes looked up to the mountains, they sought out God for comfort and protection on their journey. No insurance policies for them. God was their assurance. Each step of the way, another step on the path of one's heart toward God. And the realization that profoundness comes only when or where there is hardship. Now right there is the answer to the age-old question. Why does God allow obstacles and difficult times? Profoundness comes only when or where there is hardship. The simple truth is because God values growth. Trials are not actually obstacles, though they often feel that way. But they're the fuel for getting to our goals. It's critical to see that while these trials may be momentary setbacks to our progress in the faith, ultimately they're providing the fuel we need to get to our destination. As we look outside of ourselves to God for help, He protects us by building into our lives passion, perseverance, and deep character. He shades us by building in the necessary character needed to overcome the harshest of environments. He comforts us with the knowledge that He will never leave us. Now in 1 Peter 1:6, It says this, "In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials." It says that you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. The phrase, "you may have had to," could be thought of this way. It may have become necessary for you to suffer trials. The verse is disclosing that there's a design and an intent behind the trial. God has looked at your life and decided that it was in fact necessary for you to go through a trial for the sake of growth. We often fail to persevere in trial because we begin to believe that they are simply random happenings, and therefore there's no point or benefit to it. Nothing is random. Everything has purpose. That is why looking up to the mountain brought such peace and comfort to the travellers as they passed by. They knew, who knew, exactly what they needed at that exact time and who they could turn to. Has it ever occurred to you to make your own life a pilgrimage? Ask God what He wants to do in your life. Ask Him if you need peace or comfort. He's happy to build into your life covering protection and comfort and growth if you let Him. You don't need to become a traveller. Tassie has one on every corner. Just find the nearest mountain and look up, as many have. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's been lovely to have you. Good morning.